Hello there everyone, this is Dan from Dandy Tarot with your free live readings. If you are watching this video, then it does mean that I'm no longer live. I've already logged off, but I do these free readings either every day or every second day, and you can be, guaranteed that I come on and I pull free cards for you. So just remember to follow, subscribe, so you can stay notified and connected. An in-depth, personalized, customized reading is something you're after, then just let me know. Alright, so I hope you're all doing well. Hello everyone. Morning. I hope you're all good. So we're just going to hang on here. So first of all, we're going to share the video, whether you invite someone here or if you're over on Facebook, maybe, you share it to a group or you share it to your feed publicly. Alright, so that's how we're going to get started as per usual. So, just having a look here, just make sure that it's all the quality's all okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. Hi everyone. Hello. So Alright, so I'm putting the donation link up there as well, and what the donation link does, it actually guarantees you a session during this time, and what that also does for me is it allows me to create content and to keep putting it out there, and that makes these videos possible. Okay, so how is everyone doing? How are you all doing? What are you up to? How have you been? Let me know, tell me all. Please make sure that you comment as well, just so you're more visible, so I can see you, so I can see who I'm drawn to as well. That is very important. So, how is everyone doing? How are you all doing? Okay. What are you up to? How have you been? Alright, so I think we're all set up now and we are ready to, aren't we? Alright, so I'm going to pull a little group message for everyone. Little group message. So nice to see everyone, by the way. So nice to see everyone. Alright, so group message. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So I guess this is trying to maybe not control the situation, and just surrendering to how the situation is. And I guess with that, there comes a sense of peace, because when we realize that sometimes, like winter comes, a dandelion will lose its seeds, but it's about how we how we lead into situations and how situations grow. So that's the first message. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. My YouTube channel is called Dandy Energy. I'm still sorting out the name for that. I haven't resolved it yet, but all in good time. I'm still sussing a name there. Alright, so please make sure as well, if you do, if you want a reading or anything, that you do share the video. You do share the video publicly. Okay, that's very important that the video is shared publicly. If you're over on Facebook, otherwise I can't see it. I'm actually looking at all the people who shared now. So I'm going through those, and then my guides are sort of directing me to certain people, and who to read for. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I can see all of your names. Who are sharing. I'm going to go with Nika Forrester. Nika Forrester first, okay? Nika Forrester. Nika Forrester. Nika Forrester. So if you just comment, I will be more than happy to read for you. Nika Forrester. Thanks for all the love, everyone. Thanks for all the love. I definitely receive it. Alright, let's get this video really shared out today, right? Let's come. This is, it's a community, so let's share this. Let's, embrace growth. And, by you sharing or inviting people to watch this video, it actually makes it possible for me to continue doing this work. Let's also click those hearts, click those likes. Alright, Nika Forrester. Hello, Pandora. Alright, so Nika, you got the Page of Cups. Nika, you got the Page of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you, Nika, is I feel like you're a bit of a rock star, and I feel like sometimes like being soft isn't like a negative thing. Being soft isn't, it's not something you should be downplaying. I feel like you have this very, very gentle part of your spirit, and this is connected to water signs as well. So we're looking at like Cancerian or Pisces or Scorpio, okay? And what this also is representing is like a sense of youngness and idealism, which isn't actually a bad thing to be idealistic. It means that you're connecting to a sense of hope. And I feel like here you've got this like depth to you, or you're like outpouring, and I feel like there's this beauty. You're a Cancerian, okay? So I feel like maybe this is opening up the shell and just showing people that softness. Very important for us Cancers, right? Very important for us Cancers that people don't just think we are, being a hard case. And also the Page of Cups is about that sensitivity and how much of a blessing sensitivity even is in the first place. Some people would really kill to even, well, not kill, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? But, some people really don't know how to be sensitive here. And this daughter situation, I feel like here, thanks Leah, I feel like things are going to shift there, okay? So you have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. Oh, you're welcome. So you have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. So what this is showing me is actually you... sorry, 1 second. So please make sure you comment, otherwise I can't actually see... please make sure that you comment on the video, otherwise unfortunately I can't see what your, even if you've shared, I can see if you've shared or if you've invited someone, but please also comment, alright? It just makes you more visible. But yeah, I don't feel there's anything to be worried about. I'm feeling a young woman here, but I just feel like there is this need to kind of like, accept the losses. Can we all just send Selena Gibbs lots of love, okay? Let's click that heart. Sending lots of love. Just really good energy, just endless good energy to you. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Okay, but you got the 5 of Swords here, so I feel like you kind of like, when it comes to the daughter, there may be a headache situation here, and I feel like someone's struggling with their emotions, or a fallout, or a disagreement, or maybe some sort of bitterness or something. This is about, if you need to apologize, and I feel like if you've suffered defeat, just accept it, stop ruminating over her being not well or anything like that, because it's sort of, for you, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Hey Jamila. Alright, so okay, so her mind, how to deal with this situation. The Empress, so connecting to Mother Earth, Mother Nature right now. Ask her to show your support. Alright, so don't forget, if you are over on YouTube as well, you get a reading by actually subscribing the page and maybe even tagging someone in the comments, or yeah, that's how you get a reading, really. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for you, so we're going to move on. I just want to see here if, don't forget that actually donating during the live guarantees you a reading. And as I said, donations go toward actually making it possible, making what I do possible. It's only possible because you're here, showing your support. I wouldn't even be doing this if you weren't already here, Julie J. And please also remember that I love to chat to people, I love to communicate with people, I love to do it, but I do also get very busy, and I do try and limit my time on my phone. So if you've sent me private messages and I haven't had time to reply, just be aware of that. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that I literally haven't had time yet. So I just want to say that as well. So yeah, because I don't spend lots and lots and lots of time on my phone because I work online, so I try and limit my screen time. But I just want to put that out there. It doesn't mean I love you any less. Alright, so here is a message for you, Julie J. of Death. Now, death is super triggering, because as human beings, when we hear the word death, we're like, death? What does that mean? It can be a very difficult thing to hear. But when we're actually, by the way, is all the sound quality okay in the video and everything? Just let me know. But yeah, when we see death, it's sort of speaking of, it's speaking of our ability and our, I guess our understanding here of, thanks Jenny, hi, our understanding of renewal and reconciliation and rediscovery, right? And it's also about, being grounded enough to accept change, because it is a time of change for you. That's what we're seeing here. It's all about change. It's all about, it's that but it's Scorpio. It's on a deep, deep, deep subconscious level. It's on this level of, maybe it's not even visible. Maybe it's not even obvious. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe it's not even obvious, maybe it's not even visible, but it's there, and I feel like it's all a time of transition, and I feel like you're coming out of a very long chapter of your life, and I'm actually seeing someone around you here, and I feel like it's someone who's passed, and you may be mourning, or you may be still connected to that person. Try to send optimism when you think of them. Just try to, see what sort of blessings you've had from being around, or what sort of good memories and stuff. And remember, this is a message for everyone. These messages are channeled, and it's a group channel, right? So when I'm sharing these messages, it can be for you as well. These are collective readings, so just hang around, see if a message is going to come up for you. That's how this works. Alright, and it's also, if I call a name but you're like, hey, wait, I feel like he's speaking to me, then take it and run with it, right? Take it and run with it. It is for you. If you feel like it's for you, it's for you. Alright, so hey Joe, hi, hey Marianne, hey Sarah, hey I don't know, hi everyone. Hello everyone. I'll have a little sip of my coffee. I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for asking. When you ask how I am, it means a lot to me. And just because we're online, remembering our manners is still important, isn't it? Alright, so let me see who else has shared over on the Facebook channel to see who I'm drawn to. Alright, I'm going to go Raven Medusa. Raven Medusa. Raven Medusa. Raven Medusa, Raven Medusa, Raven Medusa, Raven Medusa, Raven Medusa, Raven. Hello, MYS, and Raven Medusa, Raven Medusa. So don't forget, donating guarantees you a reading during the live. Alright, so Raven Medusa. You have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. So this is about, I feel like there are constructs, there are like words or maybe even like media or stuff coming through the media that is, you can see the reality, you can see the truth behind, you can see that what sort of information is coming through is actually information of restriction and imprisonment, and I feel like you're just not giving into that fear, and that's the message I'm getting, that fear has no power over you, no control over you, only if you allow, right? You can command this out as well. I feel like it's part of your purpose, part of your meaning, part of the thing to be working on now. And I'm also seeing a very strong connection to manas, the rune manas, and manas actually represents man, people. So this is all about, being aware of, like, I feel there's this energy of someone feeling trapped or imprisoned, but you're like, it's just a frame of mind. It's just a frame of mind. It's just, hello Sunny Skies, hello Sarah Townley, hello Christine Hayes, hello MYS, the chain, the finger, the bracelet, the mug. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Kavya. Nice to see you again. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, and I'm seeing that you can. I just feel like you can see, like you're looking, and you can see, and you can also see. I feel like, hey, Steve, how you doing? How you doing? I feel like you can see the sort of the shadow in the mind, and it's something that you. I feel like maybe even a relationship or something. I feel like you're able to find happiness elsewhere outside of that conditioning. Like, that conditioning just isn't for you, and I feel like you're aware of that. So this is all about that reflection as well, And for those who are curious, I'm using the Bone, Stone, and Earth Flesh Tarot today, and I'm actually going to switch it out now, and I'm going to use a different deck. Which deck are we going to use? Interesting. It's been a while. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown. Alright. So the Wild Unknown is quite a popular deck. Those who are into tarot will have seen it on, the social media channels with different sort of spiritual influences and stuff. It's one of my favourite decks. And you will see why. It's very simple. It's got really lovely line and stuff. Okay. I might edge these actually in black. Wouldn't that be nice if they were all black all around the outside? You're welcome. You're welcome. All the love to you too. You are not a prisoner. You are not contained in any way. I just need to repeat that. You're not limited. It might seem like you're limited, but you're not. This is all about realizing what's unproductive and what's productive. Okay, so this is all about kind of seeing the gaps that you can slip through right now, and just being, being mindful of, just being mindful of that. It doesn't control you. Navigate your life for you. You're the one navigating your life. You're the one in control. Okay, so is next for a reading. Thank you. Thanks for your lovely comment about my jewellery and stuff, by the way. It's just the stuff I like. Okay. So I'm going to read for Let's go Abbott Costello. Okay, so if you're over on Twitch, please send a message in the chat so I can see you, because I would love to pull a card for you. Yeah. Alright, so who is next for a reading? Who is next for a reading? You're very welcome. You're very, very, very welcome. Okay, so who's next for a reading? Alright, so Rock With Me over on YouTube says, will my son who left one night to go live with his dad come back to live with me? You got the High Priestess here, okay? So I know that the sense of mystery must be difficult. Maybe it's even about this unknown. You're very welcome for all your readings. It's my pleasure to give, you know, and I want to be supportive in these times. Anyway, so the message here for you is, when we get this High Priestess, it is about mystery. It's about the answers not being revealed, and I feel like here, first of all, what is your intuition saying? What is your intuition saying? I feel like right now there is an unattainability to that, and I feel like here this is all about also you maybe just tapping into your soul right now and using, like, really, like, utilizing your intuition in this point, okay? And I feel like okay, and I feel like it's going to get clearer here, but you must use your intuition. And I feel like if you are, like, meditating on your psychic self, meditating on, like, your psychic awareness, you know, really just finding peace within yourself, I feel like, you know, and sort of dissolving any negativity here and just allowing it to be transmuted, you know. That's the deeper message here, and I feel like you just need to rest. You need to rest your mind. What's the likelihood of them coming back? You got the Eight of Wands, so this is movement. This is probably a yes. My name on YouTube is Dandy Energy, but I'm reading comments. I've got all the comments. I've got all the comments all in one. Now remember, okay, I just want to please send healing, love and light to Megan Zoom and click those love hearts, okay? It was very good, thanks Stormy. So I just want to remind you that tarot is a philosophy, and whether someone does something or not is up to that person. The tarot isn't the kind of person, the kind of thing that can say this 100%, because, you know, I could say, okay, tomorrow you're going to go out and, you know, apply for jobs. Well, what happens if you don't go out tomorrow and apply for jobs? You know? That's the message here. You know, it's nothing, like, some things are fated, but also fate is fluid, right? And our fates are, sorry everyone about this, I just had a piece of tech battery going low. Sorry about the reconfiguration there. Alright, we're back. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay? But yeah, no, I just want to remind us that things can change. Things can change. Things can shift. Alright. You need to rest your mind, okay? I feel like about 8 weeks. about 8 weeks timeline we're looking at. Okay. Alright, so, and if you've donated, please let me know. I'll just look at the donations here just to see if anyone has donated so I can get to them during the live. Exactly. It's up to, we're in the driver's seat and the universe is sort of like, you know, traversing the path with us, but not for us. It's with us, right? So it's about making our own decisions, you know, having authority, having autonomy over our lives. And it's something, you know, that constantly talk about in readings, it seems, you know. Seems like we need answers, but sometimes there's beauty in the mystery. You know, there's beauty in the unknown. Okay, so now I'm going to go for Patricia Gabrillo. Patricia Gabrillo. Patricia Gabrillo. Hey Mila, nice to see you. Patricia, so I know that it's hard and I know that it's tough, but there is healing coming in here and there is a healing energy and a peace of mind here available to you, Patricia. But I know it's been a tough ride and I know you've had a tough run, but here we see you. I feel like it's better in the long term, and I feel like you know that. You know that it's better in the long term. And I feel like you know that it's better to sort of step back from a situation as well, because it wasn't serving you. And I feel like the longer you were around that, it was almost like it was toxic. Like it was, you were just repeating these patterns. But then you have a lot to be, this might be to do with your family, maybe even it could be to do with a disagreement in your family, okay? But I'm seeing you concentrating on the long-term future for everyone here and thinking about the long-term future for everyone, and, you know, sort of thinking about the permanence. Maybe this is even about inheritance or something, okay? You know, maybe this is even about inheritance, and I'm seeing this is about, like, rejoice in the security that you have, okay? Even through that pain, I know it's difficult, but rejoice in the permanence you have. Maybe you need to even do some cord cutting here, or maybe even looking into ancestral sort of healing, and doing like ancestral meditations, working with that longevity, with that history. Hey Christina, I'm very well, thank you. You know, that's what we could be looking at here, and remembering that the thread that binds, do you know what I mean? That connection that we have to people, that sometimes it needs severing if it's, you know, not working for the greater good. Okay, and now we're going to go to Nemoisin Williams. Nemoisin Williams. Nemoisin Williams. You're very welcome. I'll try and get to everyone today. I'm going to try and get to as many people as possible, alright? So just hang on. Just hang on. I'm going to try and get to as many people as possible. Right, so now we're going to go Nemoisin Williams. Nemoisin Williams. Okay, Nemoisin. So you have the... Interesting, Nemoisin. You have the Father of Wands. So maybe even... Nemoisin, you are maybe dealing with a situation that requires leadership. Petra Lundberg, thank you Petra. Christina Nilsson, thank you Christina. Petra Lundberg. I'm reading all the comments, by the way, from everyone. I just want to let you know that. I'm multitasking. So you got the Cobra as well here. So this is to do with personal power and authority over a situation. I feel like this is about claiming like that sense of leadership here in this situation, claiming your masculine, because I feel like here you're welcome. Honestly, I'm happy to read for you. Thank you so much for your donation as well. You know, all of that, all the donations and everything go back into the work. That's where it goes back into the work, and it makes this possible. Alright, So yeah, again, thank you. So you wouldn't believe how many things I'm doing all at once, by the way. To even bring this video to you, you wouldn't believe how many things I'm doing right now. But yeah, so there is this this message of being connected to your father, and I feel like there is I don't know if your father is with us or you're estranged from him, but I'm feeling like he's sorry he walked away. I feel like he walked out. I feel like he left. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like he left. I feel like he walked out, and now you're kind of having to pick up the pieces here. But this is also about, I feel like you're incredibly charming as well. Alright. Oh. I feel like you're incredibly charming, and this can help you bring light to this, situation. And also, okay, we're getting, one second, I just need to see what's going on here, because you're getting a lot of light, but you're also getting like a lot of dark at the same time. So I'm just gonna see, investigate what's going on here. You're scared of something. You're scared of your mind. You're scared of what you're capable of. You're nothing like that person. I feel like maybe you're scared that you might walk out, you might leave. Maybe you're thinking, what if I do what they did? What if I do what they did? What if I'm selfish like them? But the question here is you're not. I mean, the answer here is you're not. You have, don't be afraid of the sort of responsibility, because you have tools and you have this sense of power and this sense of like leadership and ownership in your life that actually you get from them. So if you block and you worry about, oh, what if I'm like them? What if I'm too much like them? Then you're blocking it. Hello. So that one was for Mnemosyne. Mnemosyne. That was for you. Oh, thank you. Alright, so yeah, and you got the sun here as well, so this is about optimisms. Oh, thank you, Patricia. You're a beautiful person. Thank you so much. It's so nice to have everyone here. I would rather be nowhere else in the world, honestly. So yeah, that was for you, and I'm feeling like, you're getting this sun card. So you're getting this 8 of Cups as well, next to that Father of Wands, which makes me feel like someone walked out, someone left you. And I feel like this person was selfish, and to stop blaming yourself. And then I'm seeing you bringing optimism into this situation, right? And allowing yourself to feel light and not feeling guilty for feeling good about something. Because I feel like when you have pleasures in life, you maybe like stop yourself because you're like, no, I need to be sensible, but it's not helpful, like, I feel like you should not limit your joy. Hey Lisa, hey Julie, hey Amor, hi everyone, hey Mary, it's nice to see you here, hi everyone. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you. That's what sort of stuff that is going on for you here. So I hope that helps, and I hope that resonates, and I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm calling to spirit through the veil of love and light to deliver messages of higher truth, higher wisdom, and higher vibration, as always. Okay, so let's go Petra Lundberg. So I have a list of names here of people who are watching, people who are commenting, and I'm literally just going to names I'm drawing from, and also people who are donating, and I'm mixing the people who have donated into the readings as well. Okay, so Petra Lundberg. Hey Jan, nice to see you again. I hope that you're well. So Petra, you have the 9 of Wands reversed. So Petra, when we get the 9 of Wands reversed, I feel like life has really beaten you down, okay? And I feel like maybe you don't know if you can keep your head up, and I feel like maybe it's difficult to see the way forward, but you've got to go inwards for that strength. You're incredibly resilient, incredibly capable, and I feel like maybe you're not getting the support that you need, okay? So, you know, see, like, maybe let go of that paranoia, you know, maybe let go of that paranoia about no one's there for you. And I feel like maybe the world seems like inhospitable to you right now, you know, maybe it seems hostile, but stay centered, you know, try and stay centered, right? And focus on what you can do for you. Oh, you're welcome, Amor. You're really welcome. You have skills, you have power. It's about claiming and owning your power, and also claiming and owning your responsibility when it comes to your skills as well, because the reason you've got those skills is to provide a certain thing, a certain, you know, your je ne sais quoi to the world. But it's also about leadership and having, you know, enough confidence. You know, having confidence to have that sort of self-leadership and self-initiation. Black obsidian. Alright, so. Alright, so let's go Mel Walker. Hi Mel. Oh good, I'm glad I'm bringing light into people's days. I get all these messages about, you know, light and bringing, changing things, and, you know, making people feel good, and that just makes me want to keep going. You know, let's go Mel Walker. Mel Walker, you got the Hierophant, okay, so this is a very, for you, I see this as more of like an esoteric card. And I feel like you have a connection to ravens and crows. I don't know if you were like a goth when you were younger, but I'm seeing like lots of black and like feathers. You know, lots of black, lots of feathers, and I'm seeing you also doing like rituals. I feel like you've been looking for commitment also, and I feel like that commitment is also you know, to do with your sense of spirituality, and I feel like you're looking maybe even for more solidarity in regards of spirituality. Maybe you're looking for more not proof per se, but ability to understand where you know, what sort of traditions you're following spiritually. And I feel like that's the word for you. This is about, you know, traditions and how you're following. You see my lookalike. Who's my lookalike? You know, this is about what traditions you're following, and also with this 4 of Wands here, this is about celebrations. I'm seeing a wedding. I'm seeing a wedding. I'm seeing a party. I'm seeing a wedding. You do wear black a lot. But I'm also seeing a key here, and I feel like you have a key, an access here into sort of like spiritual knowledge, and but also into, you know, a place in your soul that is not as recognizable. And I feel like one of your ideal ways of doing that, you recently did a ritual. I feel like this is a reminder to continue that ritual, and you went really, really deep and you connected at that level. And this is a reminder to continue, okay? Your guides are very, very close, bringing more solidarity and more stability into your life here. 2 4s, okay? Both number 4. Okay, so who is next for a reading? Who's next? Let me see who has... Let me have a look here. Just gonna have a quick look at something. So don't forget to share the video out to get on the list for a reading. That is how you get on the list. Okay. Or comment or donate. I'm gonna go Iris Van Helden. Iris Van Helden. Iris Van Helden. Your guide I picked up on like a spiritual leader, so they could have been like some sort of medicine person, or some sort of guru or a priest or something like that. Okay. I've never heard that, Katya. I've never heard that. Alright, so Iris Van Helden, so you're being encouraged here to oh, you're welcome, Tracy. You're being encouraged here to kind of really seek out kind of knowledge and perspective and truth in this situation. And Iris, you're not meant to just like roll over and be passive here, okay? It's a time of active mind. Okay, it's a time of active mind, of active creation, Iris, and also this is a reminder to be forward thinking, right, and have sort of having of forward thinking, but also forward thinking in regard of who you're connecting to. And I feel like, Iris, this is about reaching out. Maybe it's about maybe a more spiritual community, people who you can understand, and people who you can really have a chat with about this stuff. And I feel like you're on a mission, to be honest. I feel like you're on a mission and you're not ready to sort of back down. And I feel like here, like, it's all about action and kind of getting what you want. So, but don't go too fast, okay? Sort of, think things through as you're charging ahead here, okay? And I feel like you may, as you sort of connect with your motives, you sort of go like 1, 2, 3, 4, like moving through stages very quickly. And also to do with your view on the world and to do with your connection to the world. Yeah. Yes, it is. But it's imbued in sense with some dandy magic. Alright, so dandy magic. Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna pull a little group card for everyone. You probably noticed that I'm speaking slightly quieter. It's because my walls in my new place are kind of thin. And I'm pretty sure my neighbors can like hear me, because I can hear them. So I'm having to like keep my voice down a little bit in readings. Dandy Magic has a ring. Group card for everyone. Did you see the light bulb? Did the incense make a light bulb shape? Okay. Group card for everyone, please, Spirit. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about how I see the world. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about how I see the world. Okay, so hello, Mary Jane. So here we have a message of don't forget also my guides are around, so if you're getting any messages from any of the surroundings or anything, take it and run with it. When when I lean into certainty and faith, so being certain about what we want, how we want to be, how we, who we are, what's our role, what's our mission, and having faith in ourselves. And we also change our minds about how our perspective, because when we're having faith, we trust in our mind, we trust in our vision, and then this can alter our perception and also alter our actions. And when we're acting from that place of being informed and being able to see and being able to understand, I got very drawn to that purple eye, which I feel like is signifying the pineal gland. And how we sort of are maybe like more self-directed through the world. Okay, now readings and stuff can help inform the path, but it cannot walk the path. A reading can it can it can't make the path for us. It can't, readings can't make the path for us, but they can assist us in walking the path and hold our hands as we do so. And don't forget as well, I do offer private readings. I offer private readings where we sit down for like an hour and we just go through everything that's going on. We go through everything that's going on. It's like this, but with all your questions. I design specific spreads for you. That's what I do, and that's what I do full time, and all sort of stuff. Yes, Divine Dime, what's your question? What is your question? My name translates as Daniel. It translates as the messenger and the interpreter. Jan Lowe. Alright, Jan Lowe. Thanks, Jan Lowe. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Good luck with it. Alright, so here we're gonna go. So booking a private reading, all you have to do is either send me a direct message or head to the services section on my Facebook page, which is Dandy Tarot. Alright, so let's go Divine Dime. It's also the interpreter of symbols and dreams. Anyway. That's what kind of like angel it is as well. That's what it signifies. Okay, so Divine Dime, your question. I want to know if Jermaine is going to come back and fix our relationship. So they're just trying to find the most logical and beautiful. I feel like he's trying to find like the most logic, and if he's going to come back, he needs evidence that it's going to be, better. But I'm going to say now, you need to look at the facts that you have. You need to look at the facts you have and have more momentum and keep moving, okay? I wouldn't just pause here. I wouldn't just stop and wait. I would keep moving, keep your momentum, keep that the wind under your wings right now. It's very, very, very important for you, because you what's going to help you right now is the information that you have at hand. So when you're asking if someone's going to come back, okay, I get it, but what information do you have that might even happen, and this is looking at maybe you're feeling trapped in this negativity and you're trying to be positive, but I don't feel like I just don't feel like you have the enthusiasm, and I feel like now, it's really important that you're grounded and also connect to your inner child, like maybe right now focusing on a hobby or a project, okay? Maybe a friend you haven't spoken to, someone who you can connect with that isn't just a hope of a relationship, that, has maybe moved on. Take this time to look at your next step. What's the best next route here? Okay, so this is all about momentum. This is all about momentum and movement, okay? And transportation of yourself into this like divine future. Alright? So yeah, I know that it's been tough, and I know that you're trying to keep your head above board, and you will. Hey Berta Boo, hey Megan, hey Tammy, hi everyone, hey Charbrucker. Alright, let's go Charbooker. Whoa! Okay, now I see why you want to do eating. Okay, so something to do with a kid here, something to do with creation, maybe, okay, maybe someone has like abandonment issues, one of your kids or something, and I feel like here, do you have a son? Or are you looking to get married or something? Or there's a birthday, a party, an event? And I feel like here you can do this, okay? I feel like someone needs healing. Maybe you're supporting a young man and they sort of need your healing, they need your support, they need your connection. And I feel like here, this young person, I feel like maybe they're feeling like apathetic with the world or let down or disappointed, but I feel like just being around them and being fun is definitely helpful for them. And I feel like you need to see how much fun you are and how much, lightness you bring to situations and how much healing you bring to situations. It's just about, it's just about kind of like stepping back, right? Stepping back and seeing like the lightness in a situation, and remembering that, it's more about sort of how you are, how you're bringing like healing messages into this. You're very welcome. How you're bringing healing messages into the situation, how you're bringing, lightness, joy, positivity, knowledge of the mind, and shifting in that way. And I feel like here as well, I feel like you've been manifesting this healing, and I feel like also this healing for someone else as well. And I feel like I'm just getting a yes for whatever you've been doing around that person. I feel like you've been supporting this young person. Maybe it's a friend, and I feel like you've been supporting them and like making these wishes and manifesting and like holding on to these wishes, and your guides are just saying like forget time and needing it straight away. Hey Kayla, forget time and needing it straight away. Everything takes time. Okay, that's what message I'm getting here. Very, very strong. Hi everyone. Hello. Alright. Janice Lowe. And the energy might be heavy these days, but we don't have to be, and being as light workers, being in our power, or witches or light workers or guides or whatever you want to call yourself, star beings, all that stuff. Being in our power is incredibly important right now, and you'll hear it over and over and over again on these lives. Power, being in your power, being being aware, being, you'll hear it over and over. I talk about it so much, and there's a reason I talk about it, because being humble is great, but also realizing our power and realizing our actually ability to shift timelines in, like bringing more light worker perspective into the timeline as well, and being in our power and not just being buffered. Do you know what I mean? That's what I feel is incredibly sort of important and poignant, and lead forward from that place and don't feel guilty about it. We're the divine creators. Alright, so don't worry about it. Janice Lowe. So Janice, you got temperance. And when we get temperance, Janice, I can see here that you kind of need a bit of peace, and you need a bit of a break, and you need a bit of rest. And also thank you for your donation. And I feel like here when we get temperance, it's about remaining present and assessing your sort of reactions, and kind of, to be honest, Janice, I feel like there needs to be a bit of fence sitting right now. A bit of fence sitting. And yeah, whatever you call it, whatever you call these people. But I feel like here there is a need for sort of an alchemy of cooling down situations that are too intense, and also maybe situations that are growing stagnant, and bringing more energy to those situations. So this is about staying patient, staying present. I would say here, like, too many opinions or favor of one extreme isn't really going to work. There needs to be more sort of moderation here, and finding like balance between the situation. I feel like every medium you work in, it's about combining these mediums and like bringing them together, and that's what I talked about earlier with this alchemy. And if you do this, if you manage to sort of combine that and mix it, I'm seeing you're getting the stork here as well, which is that bringer of life, but this is also about Sagittarius, and I feel like there is a very strong Sagittarian energy around you, and I'm seeing you maybe I feel like you've committed to this idea of like travel and movement as well. Maybe it's even astral travel, maybe it's helping people on their journey, like psychically, intuitively, stuff like that. And I'm seeing you doing it. I'm seeing you being, a nurturer, a supporter, someone who feels for people as well. So that's definitely a big part of your journey, but it's all about that balance of extremes, right? So, if you're going to be doing that healing work and stuff, I will. If you're going to be doing that healing work and stuff, to be not too much sugar, not too much alcohol, not too much sugar, not too much alcohol, like no extremes, kind of like the middle ground here. I feel like you are committed to this, and I feel like you can overcome many obstacles. Alright, they're not going to stop you. And the Chariot is very much about sort of a cosmic force. Okay, they're about a cosmic force, and they're about, a sort of a driving force, right? And they're about also like being intuitively driven and waking up to your purpose, alright, and your direction. And I'm seeing lots of stuff here connected to like higher mind, higher intuition, higher intelligence, and stuff like that. Alright, so let me see. Is there anyone else I'm drawn to? I'm just going to see here who's online. Let's pick a name. Who's online? Okay, so Stormy Young. Right, are you still here, Stormy? Let me know if you're still online. Okay. Stormy Young. I'd really appreciate it. There you are, see that? Divine timing. Alright, so Stormy Young. Alright, so Stormy, God, you're a sweetheart. Yeah, there's a lot today, isn't there? You know, and please remember, if I don't get to you today, I will get to you. You know, I try and do different people every time. I try and get to different people every time. So, you know, keep coming on, keep looking. Remember that these are group messages, so if they resonate with you, take the information and run with it, okay? I believe that everyone is a psychic, and you know what's meant for you and what isn't, right? So if you feel like it's meant for you, it's meant for you. I just want to reiterate that. And that's what these messages are. They're also group messages, right? And they're, you know, connecting to the wider sphere. Alright, so Stormy Young, you have this thing of maybe you're defending a young woman, Stormy. Maybe you're sticking up for a young woman. That's what I'm feeling, and I feel like you've been incredibly important in keeping them safe. And maybe it's even about like a child, and you're keeping your child safe. I don't know if you have children, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm just riffing here, you know. And also, Stormy, this is to do with I feel like you're incredibly gifted when it comes to protecting people, keeping them safe, right? Wrapping people up, letting them know that they're safe, they're protected, you know. They have, I guess, here, security, you know. And this also is, I feel like you kind of protect people in a way that is light as well. And I feel like also, Stormy, you have this creative potential, and I feel like you kind of need to just like set it alight, so it really just takes, you know, becomes its own sort of body. And I feel like it's something here that you are very Stormy, it's very like smooth, it's very soft, and it's this creative idea and this potential, and you see all these colours, and I can see it, Stormy. I don't know if you're doing graffiti or something, but I can see all these colours, and I can see all this like pattern work and all this blending stuff that you do. Take it and run with it. Yeah, so, and I'm also seeing you have this like really deep sensitivity, and you could definitely utilize this also in meditation, because it allows you to feel into different parts of your soul. It allows you to feel into different parts of your spirit. Stormy, you have a really beautiful energy about you, and I feel like you stand up for the right things, and remember that. You know, and you got this Daughter of Cups, okay? So this is all about that innocence and that purity, but also how you reflect. And I feel like, Stormy, I'm also getting I don't know if you've been working with chakras, but I'm getting a very strong confirmation of chakra awareness and chakra work. So the guys are just saying well done for that. You know. Okay, so we are going to... Who am I going to read for next? Let's go Roberta Ingram. Roberta Ingram. You're very welcome. Roberta Ingram. For what I saw, visualization meditation, chakra meditations, guided visualization meditation to do with like chakras and stuff like that for you. Also stuff to do with protection, right? And like light protection and stuff is very important for you. Hey Starseed! Alright, Berta Boo, Roberta Ingram. Hey Starseed, nice to have you here. Christina, yes, you're on the list. And Starseed, I'm going to put you on my list. Alright, Roberta Ingram. Roberta Ingram. So if you just hang on. Roberta Ingram. Roberta Ingram. Okay, so Roberta, I feel like as a, hey Donna, I feel like as a, I don't know whether someone's been fighting addiction, or you've been helping someone fight addiction, or you've been helping someone with your um, like overcome, and helping someone like see. I feel like you've been nurturing someone to sort of like see the positive here, right? And see, you know, that their path isn't so bad. And I feel like, every step you're sort of with them on the way. But I just want to, to bring up, maybe I feel like you're incredibly supportive, yes, and I feel like you have great empathy, and great understanding, and great compassion, and you're there to help people on every single step. And I feel like you're really putting this person under your wing. Just watch the negativity that they are actually, processing. Watch that doesn't become addictive. Okay, just be very mindful of that, because I feel like, or maybe even, becoming that savior, or maybe is someone distracting you here, or maybe someone's energy is like distracting you here from this sense of like purity and purpose and nurturing that you have, because your nurturing is supposed to go to many places. It's supposed to reach wide and far, not just one place. Okay, so that's the overarching message I'm actually seeing for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Okay, so we are going to, and I feel like dance could help you here. Okay, dance could help you, and I feel like you're a person who, I feel like you can feel your way through this situation, because your feelings can guide you and actually help you get really wonderful results. And this also represents maybe treating yourself kindly and with sympathy, right? Not overthinking things, because that can really lead you astray. If you overthink this situation, it's going to lead you astray. Okay, so now we're going to go Christina Nelson. Alright, so lots of Mother of Cups today. It's Mother of Cups over and over and over and over. I will try and get to everyone in the reading, but it's not always possible. So that when we get this Mother of Cups, this is always about kind of being aware, to think our choices through and to see if our inner self is in agreement here. So I feel like maybe you're summing up a situation, you're summing up, a situation, a scenario, and deciding which route to actually go down, and if to go down any. I feel like you're coming to this point here where you're left to decide between two paths, two options. I'm seeing here, once you decide, the momentum is going to be huge, and this is about using your higher mind, working with that higher mind, and really propelling yourself forward. But also, when we get the owl, I feel like one of these choices is logical, and one is more to do with like nurturing and family and feeling. Okay, and I'm gonna say here, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Also, when it comes to the kind of conversations that you're willing to have, or maybe even the subjects that you're willing to study, or the things that you're willing to explore. Alright, I hope that makes sense. And now Starseed. So you got the Fool, and just as that baby bird is ready to step off that branch, as are you ready, but there needs faith and trust. Now, I'm not going to sit here preaching faith, I'm not going to sit here preaching trust. I'm going to ask you, what is yours? And that is not a loaded question. What is yours? What is your ideal? What is your belief? What gives you freedom? What allows you to be a dreamer? And asking these questions, maybe there are new things you wish to explore. Maybe there are new options you wish to explore, maybe there are, maybe this is all about the start of a journey and looking toward the future and looking toward this path. And I feel like you're at this point in your life where remaining optimistic, because it's unclear, but I feel like you got to trust in that vision here and the potential, right? This has just started. It's all about potential, and that yellow in this card is actually representing vibrancy and showing energy and youthfulness. universe. All right, so that is going to be the card of the day that I'm going to leave with you all. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. If you have donated, please just send me a private message. I'm going to finish the readings up there. Again, thank you for joining. I look very much forward to reading for you next time. I hope that you have a really beautiful morning, day, evening. Thank you so much for joining, and remember that, you know, at any state, at any time, coming back to that energy of love is like a little battery that we all carry around in our hearts, and all we have to do sometimes is just put the jump lead on. And I hope that also these videos serve that purpose as well. You know, I hope that you have a really lovely day, and you take care of yourself. And remember that, you know, these messages, if you hear something and it resonates with you, go with it. Okay. Also, you can head to Dandy Tarot on Facebook, and that way you can book a private reading with me, which is like this video, but, you know, customized to you, everything, all your questions, everything. Anyway, I better go. I'm gonna go for a run, I think, and I look forward again to reading for you next time. I'm still designing workshops, meditations, products that I'm going to be bringing to you. There's so much to look forward to this year. You know, so much to look forward to. All right.